Hello everyone, this is Tina from Tina's Workshop. So if you watched my last video, I promised you a little something different. I am going to try and do a podcast style once a month, and we'll see how that goes and how you guys like it and all that. So this will be episode number 1 of my podcast. And I'm going to show you things that I'm working on, things I finished, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't show you on my channel that I'm doing every week. And I don't post stuff all the time either. Another thing that I've decided to do is do a Facebook group for the channel. So I've done a Facebook page. I already have the TikTok and the Instagram, which I need to post on more. And so now I've made the Facebook page and a Facebook group, all of which is Tina's Workshop. And I also thought, if I'm doing this podcast style with other things, so I have a personal Instagram page that I post a lot of things on, but my Instagram page with my YouTube, I don't post as much on it because I try to only post things on there that you're seeing on the channel. So by doing this podcast, you get to see a little bit more of the things I'm working on, which means that I can also include that more into that Instagram page if you follow it. But the Facebook group is a place where we can chat more, ask questions, talk about the videos. If you end up doing something that I've done or whatever, just kind of a safe place to come together and talk. So if you'd like to join in any of that stuff, it's available. It's out there. So let's see. Recently, I finished a baby blanket that was 49ers theme. My son had asked me to make a baby blanket for a friend. So I do not have that to show you because that's already been given to him. But I am currently using the bag that you saw in the last video that I got. And I am currently making socks. They are the vanilla socks by the Crazy Sock Lady on YouTube. And I'm only the cuffs so far. I've had this yarn for years now. I actually won it on an Instagram giveaway a number of years ago. And I've just been saving it, not sure what I was going to do with it. And it is this is the yarn I'm using. And it's a 100% superwash merino. So that's what this is. So I've crocheted stockings, I've knitted stockings, I have written my own patterns even, and I've always been too scared to try a sock. So I'm doing socks. So we'll see how that comes out. And that's my work in progress right now. I recently finished this skein of yarn. This was one of the Paradise Fibers ones from a couple months ago, from the pack that was on the Annunciation. And so I'm spinning the red right now currently, but this is the blue one that is done, and it's really soft. It's nice. I'm still trying to decide. I want to use the two together, I think, and I'm still trying to decide what, because this is how much I have of each one. So if anybody has an idea, I want to do something with that. So then I've been doing a bunch of sewing. My son's Halloween costume, I made these little pouches last night for him. They're going to hook onto buttons on near the waist of his pants. So there's this little one, and he's going to be a bard. And then there's this one, and they're all lined. This one's not as interesting. This one's got stars in it. And this fabric I actually found at my mom's. It was crazy quilt fabric, but some of it was not, I guess you could say, healthy. It had issues. So, like right here, that whole piece is missing there. So it wasn't something that really could be repaired. So we decided to utilize the fabric, and then this, obviously, it's a drawstring, so, and that will also hook onto his belt. And I've cut out some little pieces to do some sachets. I loved those ones the other day, and I wanted to stick some into other drawers, so I had some extra scrap fabric I'm doing that with. And then I had this wool blanket I found at my mom's too, but it wasn't something I was going to use, so instead of tossing it, I washed it and let it, if it was going to do any felting. But then I've cut it, and I am making some little needle felting so that you use that to do the needle felting. So I've done 3 different sizes, and it takes a lot of wool to fill that, because that's what it's full of, wool. So I'm using wool that wasn't good for anything else that I was filling it with. It actually was really kind of a fragile wool, and I actually ran out, so I've got to find some more to finish filling this one with. But then this used the smallest little piece of this blanket. I still have a ton of the fabric, so that's something that I'm working on. I also made, my son's been, teaching me how to use his 3D printer, and I did a 3D print Turkish spindle, and then we did a second one, and this one's in black. And on the red one, I already spun up that little turtle of fabric of wool, so it still needs plied. And this one, I'm spinning this on it, and I'm just keeping a little bit of it, wound up on here in this little pouch, and I can stick it in my purse. And there's always something that I can pull out when I need something to do. I can pull it out and play with it. So, have a book I need to, for a friend, I've got to restore an old book, the cracked spine. So that'll be something I haven't done before. I know I can do it, but I haven't done that before. What else? Oh, got to show off cute stuff. My hubby got me this cute mug. How cute is that? Tractor Supply Company is awesome. It's a little travel mug. So he got me that the other day. I thought it was super cute. And of course, I always got to brag about my husband. He does amazing things. So this was a new bowl he did the other day, and I've got it full of things. That's a little Diz. Fiber people are going to know exactly what that is. That's a little Diz for an order, and he updated mine a little bit, added another hole. Got a bunch of pins that are started in here that he's got to finish off. And he's done a couple more crochet hooks that they still need the ends carved, because that's all done by hand up here where this is done on the lathe. So that's still got to get done. And then he did this yesterday, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's my favorite one he's done yet. I just think that's such a pretty bowl. I love it. And also for an order, this one's not going to fit in the camera though, through the whole thing, I don't think. Let's see if we can make it fit. Oh, it might just fit. It's a Navajo spindle. So it actually spins on the ground there, and you spin the fiber off the end here. So that one you just finished. And when you're spinning, and then a cob builds up here. This one's mine. So that's, and I think, oh, that was something else. We had our Fiber Guild meetings. We'll do different months. People will bring things that, okay, they don't need anymore. There's a free table. And we've started kind of having a theme to that where a month before last, it was yarn and fiber. So this last month, it was books and magazines. And there was a book that I've actually been wanting. And I walked past the table and I saw it laying there. And I'm like, yep, that's mine. It's this book. Hand Spindles by Betty Hochberg. And she's got 3 other books that I want too, but this one was there and I was super excited because, you know, I love the different kinds of hand spindles, and I had my husband making different kinds like I was just showing you. And this is really neat because it has all this history on the spindles and everything and the different kinds of spindles, and there's photos, there's drawings, and it tells about so many different stuff. Like here's Victorian lace spindle. I actually had my husband make one of those already. And I think, oh, here's your, there's like, that's the Navajo spindle like I was just showing you. Except that's a little bit, they're a little bit, they used to sit on the ground and use them, so they were a little shorter. As people started sitting up in chairs and using them, they started making them a little bit longer. Mine's actually longer than the one I showed you. Anyway, it's full of all kinds of really neat stuff. And so I've been slowly starting to read that and completely absorbing all the information in it. Okay, I think that is it for the kind of show and tell portion. And then the portion that will be included in this every month is the Paradise Fibers part of it. So I got my new Paradise Fibers in the mail, and I didn't plan it, but my pants actually match. But yeah, it came in the mail. So this will be it'll be podcast / Paradise Fibers. So I honestly, being October, I was expecting it to kind of have a Halloweeny theme, and it's more kind of like a night sunset theme, at least on the outside. So I don't know what's in it yet, but that's what I'm seeing on the outside. So, okay, I apologize for background noise. My son has a loud voice. Anyway, so I'm not really sure what's in it. So we're going to find out, and I'm going to put you on the table cam so you can see it right along with me. What is in here? Okay, so here we go. Okay, we'll get the cards out first. And, ooh. Oh, I forgot to flip you. There we go. That's better. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Paradise Fibers Moonlight Harvest. Okay. That kind of makes sense because I was saying it was like this evening sunset. Okay. Oh, hey. They got knitting needles right there. The moon and the bats. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? In the bag. Well, let's see. Hmm. I think we're just going to kind of dump this out and then try and go through the list because I'm just not sure. There we go. Saves the noise of the rattling package too. Okay. Moonlight Harviewist sticker. Oh, there we go. There's Eunice. That's the sticker. That's cute. Okay. 3 harvest-inspired progress keepers. Let's see. Isn't that cute? So it looks like cherries, an apple, and a pumpkin. Those are super cute. I love these. I just think those are so cute. Okay. We've got one purple. I guess they're all purple. A purple bent nose darning needle. I've been wanting a bent nose one and I haven't had one, and I actually bought one at Lambtown, which I forgot to show you guys. I need to find out where I left it, but it's kind of funny that there's one in here. I don't know why I've been wanting one, but I have been. So now I've got 2. Yay! 1 Stash Decaf Vanilla Chai. I love chai tea. Chai tea's the best. And I don't care if it's decaf or regular because caffeine doesn't work on me. So I just enjoy the tea. And I can put it in my new mug. Okay, so now let's see. 1 sample of whitest white merino. Whitest white merino. And it's a tiny little sample too. The whitest white merino. I almost need to go outside to look at that because you know you can never get the right color when you're inside, but I can see that's pretty white. Just trying to see. There's a piece of paper. Oh yeah, that's as white as the paper is. So that's pretty white. That I should put just like in my breed study that I want to do. Okay, now let's see. 1 ounce of Autumn Chunky Merino Blend. That's going to be this one. Nope, hold on. Okay, my battery went dead. Okay, 1 ounce of Autumn. Where'd I go? Autumn Chunky Autumnal. Oh, see, I wasn't even saying that right. 1 ounce of Autumnal Chunky Merino Blend. Okay. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love the colors. I'm not huge into the teals and stuff like that. My son likes the teals and everything. I'm not as into that, but this blend of it is really pretty. That is super pretty. That will be a fun one to spin, and it's very, very soft. So again, we need the feel-o-vision. So, okay. So that's 1 ounce of that one. And then we have, pick that up again so I don't read something wrong. 3 2-ounce bags of the new Chunky Multi-Merino blends. The possibilities is Gigi, which is a dusty mauve and gold. Marmalade, which is the ultimate orange and yellow tangerine dream. Rogue, red and orange blended to perfection. Velvet, mauve, pink, and purple made smooth as velvet. Normal, soft taupe brown and gray shades, but not boring. Ethereal, creamy, but a hint of yellow, green, and pink. So I'm guessing these, so there's the other two that we already opened, the center ones. So these are the different options that we'll possibly get. So let's see. Let's see what we actually got. So this one looks like this one here, which is the soft, I think this is the soft taupe, brown, and gray shades. Which, as I was reading it, I was like, oh, I hope I get that one. That one actually sounded pretty to me. And it is. It's pretty. They're right. It's not boring. That is very pretty. Okay, and then we got this one, which looks like it's going to be this one down here. Oh, I think this is maybe the, yep, I know I'm not saying ethereal, the creamy, but a hint of yellow, green, and pink. I can see the yellow and the pink, a little bit of green. Oh, excuse me. It's like, I was going to say cotton candy, but more of a taffy look to me. It's really pretty though. Okay, and then this one is, I think, going to be this one here, which is, that one. Orange, pink, and purple. Okay, I think this one is going to be Gigi, the Dusty Mauve and Gold blend. By looking at this and trying to decipher there, I think this is Gigi. So it's got pinks and golds. Those are all really pretty. Okay, let's see what they have to say about this month. What we did with them. Kogai? Ooh, there's a word that I don't know. Right there. Koigu Paint Can Collections Pattern Book. This month I spun a 2-ply fingering weight yarn. For the first single of the ply I striped the colors from the roving and separated them out and spun them in order from lightest to darkest. Then for the second ply I pulled off 5-inch pieces and spun each one from the fold for shorter color transitions. Then I plied them together to get a subtle gradient effect. The results were lovely and exactly what I had been looking for when I set out spinning. Wow, that's a lot of work. It is pretty. There. But that's a lot of work. Okay, since I had so many different colorways to work with, I looked for the I can't say it, Koigu Paint Can Collection Pattern Book for inspiration. All the patterns featured mini skeins, but we fell head over heels in love with the Bubblicious Mitt pattern. Like most of the patterns in this lovely little book, they were just enough to keep us interested, but not enough to overstay their welcome. Oh, that must be this right here. This month members get, so some months you get a discount, and I am not affiliated in any way with Paradise Fibers. I just love getting this little surprise package. You know, it's always fun to get. I mean, I know I'm getting it, but I don't know what's in it. So this month members get 10% off all their fiber, and with the code, and 10% off of Chunky Merino Color Roving. The Pattern Koigi Pattern Book and new Leopard, oh my goodness, collection with codes. Another word I can't say. Okay. Anyway, so that is what we got this month. We'll set this stuff all back out and you can see all the fun stuff. There you go. So I can't wait to start spinning some of these. This has a crinkle to it, and I don't know if maybe it was just the way it was, the roving came out or something. Anyway, that's this month. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I hope you come join me on in the Facebook group. And yeah, come join me, Facebook group, on my Instagram, and I need to start doing more of the shorts and the TikToks and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Make sure you click like. It really does help. Helps boost so that other people will see my videos. And same with clicking subscribe, because I hope you want to see more. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload a video, then click that notification too. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.